What's good to it, man? It's your boy Kelvin, so I'm back having another banger video today. And so look, man, we are going into crunch time for real whenever it comes to NBA 2K26 countdown, right? And so I just want to show y'all like different stuff I feel as though y'all gonna be able to do, like these different players and stuff, right? That I feel like could make or break really y'all build, honestly, right? I just, man, this 6'5" is the tallest build that you can make, and you can get a 99 3-pointer, right? And so for this specific one, right, you gotta imagine, let's go ahead and start from scratch, right? We're gonna just spitball and gonna see where it lands. You can go 99 3-ball, right? 99 3-ball gives you all these legend badges, and then shifty shooter, you'll get on legend as well, because agility doesn't matter for shifty shooter specifically on NBA 2K26, right? You can also get a 93 driving dunk, right? A 93 driving dunk with a 75, with an 80 vert, my bad. 80 vert gets you gold posterizer. You could put a max plus, a tier 1 max plus 2 on your posterizer to put that to legend. So you can have legend posterizer, legend shooting. All these can be legend except for mini marksman, right? Because we're gonna assume, like it was this year, the builder looks very similar, right? So you can do that and make it so where now NBA 2K26, you can kind of gauge where you're gonna be at whenever it comes to builds. Then you can go 86 speed with ball and then do another tier 1, because like you get 2 max plus 2s, right? Tier 1 and 2, right? So you get 2 of them. So you could put one of them on posterizer and then specialize in playmaking, and you could put that one on lightning launch. So you got Hall of Fame lightning launch, legend lightning launch, legend shooting, legend posterizer. That's 3 legend categories. Of course, this build isn't that good because like your speed and stuff like that, but this is just like showing what you could do, right? Let's also max this out, put this back to 93 as well. Let's look at the defensive side of stuff. 94, right? And so I'm sure I can tweak the build as well to make it so I can get like 95 perimeter, right? Let's see, can I tweak? Go up. If you get to 95, you can go like a max plus 1, regular max plus 1 on your challenger to put that to legend, and then go to your 3-pointer. These are legend shooting badges, and now your driver dunk, you can put to where like driver dunk specialization, they get put 2 cap breakers on your driver dunk, and then now you are playing with a driver dunk that you could max plus 2 up to legend as well. Of course, you have to have your 80 vert just like this, you know what I'm saying? But these are just different stuff that you can do on these builds whenever it comes to NBA 2K26, right? We're gonna look at the 6'6". This is my personal category, right? This is what I'm gonna be personally looking at, like to make whenever it comes to this game, bro. Because I definitely want something that I can kind of do it all with. And I feel as though these 6'6s, I feel like that's gonna be my personal sweet spot, right? Because that's the highest build, that's the tallest build. You can get a 86 speed with ball. Because I already said I'm going playmaking. Like that's without a doubt, I'm going playmaking. Get right back in my playmaker bag. And what I'm gonna do on my 6'6", I'm gonna go probably like a legend lightning launch, and then go tier 2 legend dimer, something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or I might try to get this higher, do different stuff like that. Or I could go to like 92, right? And then go legend unpluckable on a 6'6", right? Of course, right now I say I'm a 76 over already. I haven't put no shooters, I haven't touched nothing else. But I'm just saying like different stuff. And I can drop down to like an 82. Yeah, I can drop down to 82 pass. So I can go legend lightning launch, legend unpluckable, and then legend dimer, right? So I'm straight playmaker in, right? And then go somewhere on my perimeter or my shooting, driving, something like that, and figure all that stuff out, right? And also, of course, this specific build I wouldn't make. So like I'll probably go like 7'1" wingspan, because I think I'm a 7'1" on the current one I got. And so what I might do is go my max plus 1 on set shot, my max plus 2 on set shot, and then go Hall of Fame set shot, and then mess with different stuff on this part of it. But I'll figure all of that out whenever the game actually come out and I actually get my hands on the game, because I never want to sit here and act like I'm gonna make something and then switch it up later. And then especially on this build, I can go like Hall of Fame rebound chaser, right? On a 6'6". So here's what I'm not liking with this is I'm seeing that tier 1 is rebound chaser. So I might go like Hall of Fame box out. I mean, was that silver? When you get, bro, that's 68. So yeah, I might go Hall of Fame box out, right? And me going Hall of Fame box out, that allowed me to do different stuff from a point guard position, right? And then like, I don't know, you have a multitude of different stuff that you'll be able to do, right? With 6'7s, I mean, what was small for? With 6'7s, you can go, which one's this? I think it's 6'8s. I think 6'8s is the tallest you can go with 75. Actually, it's 6'9s, right? So on a 6'9 small forward, you can make it so we got a 75 speed ball, right? And your 75 speed ball, this is a tier 2 lightning launch. So you can go a max +2 on your tier 2 badge and get Hall of Fame lightning launch on a 6'9, bro. And then go like 80 ball handle, so you get an unpluckable. And then so, of course, 81 is where you get your handles for days on silver. So a lot of people probably make 6'8s and do it that way. They might do it in something like this so they can get Hall of Fame handles for days. But then now your lightning launch is tier 1. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta watch out for stuff like that. At the end of the day, you get 2 max +2s, max +1s. I'm saying like you get 2 different ones. So you can figure it out that way. And you can still do your Hall of Fame dimer, right? It's just with this, you have your break starting out tier 1. Different stuff like that. That is now apparent in the game. I definitely feel as though it's gonna give a lot more build diversity. You're gonna see a lot more point forwards. I guarantee it. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here to see your taller point guards, your 6'6", your 6'5s actually be able to be usable. Your 6'4s are still dangerously deadly. Like don't make it seem like 6'4s aren't crazy, because I think 6'4 is the tallest height that you can get 91 speed ball. Yeah, it's the tallest height you can get 91 speed ball. And that now allows the game so where you can do different stuff with your shooting stuff. And you can, so like say, I think 95 is where you get Hall of Fame, where you get Hall of Fame set shot, and 95-3, I think. Yeah, right, Hall of Fame. All right, cool. You also get Hall of Fame Deadeye. Full Hall of Fame set shot. You can do this. This is tier 1, right? But you can do a max +1 on both of these. You also get 2 max +1s, right? So you can go max +1 on Deadeye, max +1 on set shot, or something like that. You go max +1 on a Limitless. So we get a Hall of Fame Limitless. But then you also come down here and you can go a Hall of Fame lightning launch. Come here, go like 92. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't really need the 95 unless Steve Francis is just that great of a move again this year. Then you can go like 95, but like you can go like 92 and then do legend unpluckable. You know what I'm saying? Do different stuff like that, and also have it so where you have, you know, crazy perimeter defense, and really just modify this game for real. With centers, right? You have it so where now you can go on like a 7-footer, right? And then actually what's the minimum height? I mean, what's the minimum wingspan for set shot? 78, right? Okay, cool. Say you go like 78 and then got a homeboy go, I think he was 78-3 last year. 78, right? Imagine you throw a tier max +1, a tier 1 max +2 on your set shot. That is Hall of Fame set shot. And look, you could still come down here and go your old board 99, right? You can do different stuff like that now as well. Still have your 91 strength, or you're running your 96 strength so you can have your box out beast Hall of Fame. And I still have my vert, my speed, and like this different stuff down here. I can go ahead and critique and stuff like that. I've been seeing people with 78 block all year. I've been seeing people with 84 block all year. You know what I'm saying? You don't need all the crazy block, right? So cool. You can come through here and then go up on your pass act to when you get 87. You can go 87, right? Throw a max plus with a max +2 on your, now you got legend break starter, right? Not including whatever takeover is gonna be in the game, like how they got breaking night on this one. You can go different takeover and stuff like that to also modify your different attributes and stuff just to get really a foot over on the opponent, right? And of course, whenever people find that meta, because there's always gonna be a meta, and every 2K there's a meta, right? So whenever people find a, hold on, because I don't know if y'all just realized what I found out. You can go a 7'3" center with an 8-foot wingspan, right? Go at 78 mid-range, max +2, set shot on legend, and now you have a build that has a capability of having max wingspan, still the 99, all this stuff, right? And say we want to go like standard dunk, right? Cool. Let's go ahead and start this back from the beginning. Let's boost the standard dunk way up, 99, right? And mind you, this is no cap breakers, no none of that. So cool, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna save our free throw. Just say we use cap breakers on free throw, whatever you wanna do on that day, right? Cool. You can go 87, interior, 77, 84, I think it was, 84. And of course, you know, your physicals and stuff is trash right now. You know, you need your strength and stuff like that too. But you can make something on the lines of this, and then you can have, of course, your rise up, right? You have a 99 standing up. If you can get that vert to a 71, which I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't on this specific one. But say like you went to something, which I would never suggest anybody to do something like this, right? But say you was to do something like this, right? Where you can get your rise up to legend, boom, you could do that. Or you could drop it down to 95. Drop this down to 95 and throw a max plus one on here, right? Boom, now you got Hall of Fame rise up, throw a max plus one of your tier 1 max plus ones. Now you have legend rise up, right? On top of the fact that you can go into different stuff with hook specialists, it's going to be crazy. And I am very intrigued to see how different this builder is gonna be for people, right? And I'm really interested to see how much complaining y'all are gonna do, because realistically, this game is giving you what you want. People talked about how tall builds don't have the same stuff as small builds. So if I see a bunch of people out here on 6'9" and stuff going crazy, this is similar to what you asked for, bro. If you think about it, back in 2K21, a lot of people were talking about, oh, small builds is useless, right? Same thing in 2K15. 2K15, whenever the demigod stuff came out, anything smaller than the 7.2s that was out, bro, you're useless, right? So, okay, now you got it to where taller builds are able to be usable again. But I also like how the game did different stuff with cap breakers, right? Because that's going to have it. And then your caps. So that's going to have it to where you can make a 6'5" with a 99.3. You can make a 6'4" with a 91 speed, right? The speed with ball, of course, not speed. And then, I'm gonna put that on here as well. If y'all haven't realized, every single builder they have had out in the builder on NBA 2K26, none of them have a higher speed with ball than their speed. Every single one of them have a higher speed than their speed with ball, or it's the same, right? So even on this game, like if we go to like Damian Lillard from this year, let's look at Curry first. Actually, this is right here. So Curry has 86 speed with ball and an 81 speed, right? But the Curry on NBA 2K26, he has 86 speed, 86 speed with ball, right? Cool. Then we come over to Kyrie Irving. He has a 94 speed with ball, 89 speed on NBA 2K26. His speed with ball is at 86, and then his speed is at 86, right? And they also made both of them 6'1". They did both of that because if y'all don't know, they tweaked the builder this year. So where 6'2s aren't as viable. If y'all haven't known, we're gonna make a whole breakdown on that as well. 6'2s aren't as viable on NBA 2K26 as they are on NBA 2K25. Go watch my last video, man. I'll put that up in the description. I'll put that up in the title too, just to show y'all like a full breakdown on that, because I did talk about that in my last video. Okay, so Allen Iverson, he won't be able to be usable with these exact ratings. Damian Lillard, and this is the big one that I noticed, Damian Lillard, his speed on NBA 2K26 is now a 91, and his speed of ball is a 91. But he's also, you gotta remember, he's coming off of an Achilles tear. So you can't tell me his speed is going up by 4 attributes, right? That doesn't make sense. And he just tore his Achilles. Achilles, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty life altering whenever it comes to playing basketball. His defense is so much better on NBA 2K26 as well. But yeah, that's just the different stuff with this. And that's the different stuff to try to think about when y'all making these builds in the builder and y'all trying to make it like y'all testing builds right now. You have to keep in mind of that, right? It's not going to be the same. You have to have a higher speed or the same speed as your speed with ball. How they worded it, and whenever they released the information though, they said something about the potential of your speed with ball can't be higher than your potential with your speed, right? And so we're gonna look at that right now. All right, let's just make this build real quick. So my potential for my speed with ball in this build is a 92, but my potential for my speed is a 97. But when I read that the first time, that meant I could have a 92 speed, it just can't be over a 97, right? And they said the only builds that affects really is these 5'11s. 5'11 has a higher speed with ball than their speed. So they were saying like this is gonna be able to be usable. But a lot of people ain't use these short of a build anyway and had that high of a speed with ball in the beginning of the game. So how they worded it is terrible, because potentially means to me is the highest, you know what I'm saying, your highest potential. You know what I'm saying? You're not for anything of something that you already made, right? That didn't make sense to me. But I'm just saying what my thoughts is. But for me, for NBA 2K26, I'm gonna make something very similar to what I got right now. One of my builds I've been having from the very beginning, a mid-range slasher. Of course, I'm gonna tweak it though, to where I can have a higher like playmaking side of it, so I can have a higher pass act. But this is pretty much a build that I'm gonna be looking for to make something very similar to this from day one, right? Some great finishing, great shooting, some great ball handle, and so I can get that Legends lightning launch, something in this realm, right? Of course, I want my pass act around like the 82, so I can get that Legend Dimer. But then my defense pretty much in here is gonna look pretty much similar. And then I want to try to see if I can figure out a way to get Hall of Fame rebound chaser, anything like that, to just see, right? And then my speed and my agility, I'm not worried about that. It's gonna be fine whenever NBA 2K26 come out. I will be fine on this part of it as well. So I ain't gonna worry about strength wise, I'll be fine too. But that's just me personally. Let me know what y'all building next year, man. At TikTok. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe if you do. I'm out, bro. Hey, and if y'all want any more information on NBA 2K26, go look at my last video, bro. My last video, I did a deep dive into every single build that they released, and I compared them to NBA 2K25, any type of court side reports, anything like that. I deal with them on this channel. I deal with them on YouTube Shorts, and I also deal with them on